What's up, chat? Back, back. Another clap. What's up, made in Texas? How you feeling? Appreciate you for coming through tonight. Let me see. We got a couple of these out. Those are premiums. Yeah, those are premiums. What's up, Hunter? Braves Mom. Appreciate y'all for coming through tonight. We're gonna start the night off. One of those premiums right there. That's that. Hey, let's start off backwards. Let's go with 5 of 5. That's that Subaru Forester, chat. 15 seconds right there. Scott D. What's up with you, Scott? Appreciate you for coming through. Thank you. Appreciate you. Got a couple of these premiums. I'm gonna run a couple of those. Get those out the way. That's number 5. See if I can find number 4. We are in the middle of the playoffs. Wow, I don't see number 4. That's crazy. That's number 5. That's number 1. Hot Wheels Car Culture. Hot Wheels Car Culture. Audi R6. RS6 Avant, chat. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sweet Rock Double Q. Thank you. Get those out the way. I'm just gonna run these real quick so I can get to these dollar cars. Appreciate y'all for coming through tonight, chat. Let me see. That's number 2. That's number 2 right there. Ran number 1. Ran number 2. Oh, Rowdy, all over that. Appreciate you, Rowdy. Appreciate you for coming through tonight. Braves Mom wants a piece of that. I do not blame you. Them is some nice cars. Braves Mom. Nice take, Braves Mom. If you'd like to get a cover, you can send us 3 $1 tips. 3 $1 tips, and we can add a cover in that for you. That's number 2. There's number 3. Just gonna run all of these real quick, chat. Get them out the way real quick. That's number 3 of 5. Let me see. We already ran 2, 3. I don't see 4. That's crazy. No 4s? 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's number 4 right there, chat. There's number 4. Nobody likes that one. That's number 4 right there, chat. We're gonna run that for $6. If you're interested, all you have to do is swipe right. You can add that thing to your collection tonight, chat. Appreciate you all for coming through tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you, chat. Frogman, all over that. Appreciate you, Frogman. I do not blame you. That is a very nice car. If you'd like to get a cover, nice take. If you'd like to get a cover, right code. If you'd like to get a cover, all you have to do is send us 3, a premium protector. You can send us 3 The Avant Audi. That's that Audi thing hot. That's number one. That's the first one. Frogman, appreciate the follow. Thank you. Thank you for coming through tonight. All right, there's that Audi RS6 Avant. Let me see. We up to number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we could finish it off. I think we ran 5 already. I think we ran Gryco all over that. Appreciate you, Gryco. Nice take. Appreciate you, Gryco. Nice take on that. You know what to do if you like to get a cover on that, chat. You know just what you need to do. Here, let me flip that around. That's the chase car. I think that's 0 or 5, chat. That's that Avant. I'm gonna leave that sitting there. I'm gonna leave that sitting there just in case anybody's interested in it. I'll just leave it sitting right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here's 5 of 5. We'll get that out the way. And then we'll get right into some of these $1 chat. Boom. That's that Subaru Forester ST1, chat. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add that car to your collection tonight, chat. If you happen to be watching from one of the Gryco. Nice take, Gryco. Gryco 44. All the ones that we don't bid on, I'm just gonna break them open and add them to my collection, chat. Appreciate y'all for coming through tonight. See what we working with tonight, chat. See what we working with tonight. Here's that. A 1969 BMW 2002, chat. That's a Matchbox. That's an MBX, chat. R37A. I don't know. We ran all of those. It was 5 of them. I ran all of them. Red AMG wagon. I don't know. We ran all of them. We ran all of the ones. That's that 1969 BMW 2002, chat. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Nice take, Braves Mall, all over that. Let me see. I got a yellow one like that too. That's a Hot Wheel one. See how they look. They almost look like each other. If you'd like to get a protector for any of these, let me know. Let me know. I do have a couple of cars from the J case, but when I went to get hands on the J case, it was such a ruckus that I just let it. I walked away from it. I wasn't finna sit there and fight over it. Here's a nice. I ran all of them, chat. I ran all of them, tasks. I ran the whole set. I got this one, this right here, this chase car. You can make an offer on it if you're interested. Like, I run it for like 20, 24, something like that. This is one of those Mercedes-Benz 300L car culture team transport, chat. Team transport, chat. And that for $11. If anybody's interested, they can swipe right. What's up, Futsy? Appreciate you for coming through tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Do have some hot wheels in the place. Here, let me run a quick tune. Rotten Kid, all over that. Nice take, Rotten Kid. You know, a nice set when you see it. Rotten Kid all over that. Appreciate you, Rotten Kid. That's a nice set right there, chat. That's a real nice set. There it is. It's $16.99 at the Hot Wheels store, chat. We just got it. You just got a deal. All right. Somebody asked about something like this, chat. We'll run that Skyline. We'll run that for $1, chat. That's a J Imports Nissan Skyline, chat. That's the closest thing that we got to a tune. That's the closest thing we got to a tune, chat. Closest thing we got to a tune is that right there. Appreciate you all for coming through tonight, chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me grab another box of cards real quick, and we're going to get right back underway, chat. Yeah, that Nissan, we had a bunch of those. Rotten all over that. Any more what? Any more what? I may have one other of those little, of these tiny tune type of cars, maybe one more. Let me take a look. All right, chat, here we go. This is a Mercedes-Benz 300 SL, chat. It's a retro racer. It's a retro racer. So since I couldn't get a full box of the J case, I went into the safe and pulled out some other Hot Wheels that I'm sure a lot of you guys ain't seen in a long time. If you know what year that came out, let me know. That's that 300 SL 300 Rowdy all over that. That's a nice take, Rowdy. That's that 300 SL Mercedes, chat. Anybody know what year that came out? Can see the casting date is 2019, chat. That's a real nice one. That's a real nice one right there, chat. Nice take, Rowdy. That's a nice take. I just got a nice mix of Hot Wheels and MBX, chat. There's that McLaren, chat. Let me know if anybody's seen that. Let me know if anybody's seen that. Out in the wild, chat. That's that McLaren 720 Spider convertible. That's a Matchbox, chat. R37A. Real nice car right there, chat. We're gonna run that for $1 tonight, chat. We're gonna run that for $1. I do have some J Case cars. Rowdy all over that. Appreciate you for coming through tonight, Rowdy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is a nice car to add to any collection. As I said, I do have a few cars from the J Case. I do have some from the J Case. That's that's up out of the J Case, chat. That's that Cruise Bruiser, fully equipped with the moon eyes. That's up out of the J Case, chat. What's up, Pope Trump? Spooky Diecast, Lackawanna. Thank you all for coming through tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get up on that in case you haven't seen it. That's up out the J Case, the Cruise Bruiser. This thing normally comes in pink, chat. Normally comes in pink. This is out the J case right here in yellow, chat. Rowdy all over that. Has a little like sunroof top in the back. Rowdy! Nice take, Rowdy. We did run some of those fast wagons, chat. We did run some of those earlier. Definitely got some more too, chat. Wow. Wow. Ain't seen this one in a while. This is from the E case, chat. All of these are from a mixed case, chat. That's from a mixed case. I haven't even seen that car in a while, chat. I haven't even seen that car in a while, chat. That's that yellow Porsche, chat. That's that yellow Porsche, chat. I'm gonna pull out some Lucy's too. Rowdy! All over that. Appreciate you, Rowdy. One thing about these older cars is if you didn't get them already, then they're gonna be hard to find, chat. Let me know if any of you guys have seen that out in the wild, chat. That's that 2023 Nissan Z. 2023 Nissan Z, chat. Oh my God, what a nice car, chat. Look at the color on that. Look at the paint on that. That's part of that J Imports, chat. Part of that J Imports. We're gonna run that tonight for $1, chat. $1, swipe right. You can add that to your collection tonight, chat. What a nice car. Made in Texas. All over that. You got 13 of those, Scott. Where'd you find them at? Rowdy. All over that. Where'd you find them at, Scott? 13? Those things is hard to find. That one, these are from 20 2020. I forgot what year. Made in Texas. But what I did get hands on, chat, was this right, was some of these. I got some of those, chat. Let me know if you've been seeing those out in the wild, chat. How many of those you got, Scott? Let me know if you've been seeing those out in the wild, chat. Holler. Yeah, those are crazy. Those are hard to find, chat. Those right there are hard to find, chat. Those are hard to find right there, chat. Those ones are hard to find. All right, this is that Porsche Panera Turbo SE Hybrid Sport Turismo. What's up, Mike Fish? No M2s. I don't have any M2s. I don't really do M2s. Right? That's that. Let me pull it up close so we get a good look at it. What's up, Marlon? PG. All right, we're gonna start that off for $1, chat. That's that Porsche Panamera Turbo Hybrid. It's on a perfect card. If you didn't get your chance to get your hands on that, chat, here's your chance to get it tonight, chat. All right. This is that Audi e-tron. That's a Matchbox Audi, chat. Look at that. One thing I like about these Matchbox is the detail they have on them. Is the detail, chat. Is the detail. All right, there we go right there. That's that Audi e-tron. All you have to do is swipe right, chat. You can add that to your collection tonight. Scott, if you want later on tonight, I'll definitely run that that set of F1s. I'll run that whole set. No big deal. No big deal. Go ahead. All right, chat. There's a very nice 1970 Pontiac Firebird, chat. Let me know if you guys seen that out in the wild. Hood is off of that one. Yeah, I do got some Jeeps. I do got some Jeeps. I got a Land Cruiser too. I got some nice Land Cruiser. We're gonna run that for $1, chat. That's that 1970 Pontiac Firebird, chat. That thing fire. Woo! That thing real nice, chat. Rowdy all over that. Appreciate you for coming through tonight, Rowdy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nice tape. Rowdy all over that. I think we do, yeah. We got one. That's that chase car. We'll probably run this last tonight for $1, chat. We'll let the chat decide what's up with that. Here's a Nissan Speeder. Datsun Fair Lady 2000 pink, chat. Pink, chat. Nissan Fair Lady, Datsun Fair Lady, chat. We're going to run that for $1 tonight, chat. All you have to do is swipe right, add that to your collection, right? What's wrong? You got a problem? I don't know if you guys have seen them Nissan Speeders, chat, but that pink one is hot. Rotten Kid. Nice take, Rotten Kid. Uh, if you want to get a protector for the main lines, if you want to get a protector for the main lines, chat, all you have to do is send us two $1 tips. We can add a protector for you on that. Here's that Subaru WRX STI, chat. Subaru, that's part of that J Imports. Woo, nice blue. It's on a near perfect car, chat. These are out the safe, chat. These ain't even seen light in a couple of years. That's that Subaru WRX. Rowdy, all over that. Appreciate you, Rowdy. Thank you for coming through tonight. I do have some nice MBXs. Somebody asked me about a Jeep. I'm going to try to find one real quick. Rowdy! All over that. Appreciate you, Rowdy. Nice take. Nice take. I did see somebody's message come in. I'll look at it and review it as soon as we get a couple of these cars ran. This is a Toyota Land Cruiser FJ40, chat. Toyota Land Cruiser FJ40, chat. This is a MBX, a Matchbox. I can't really tell what a treasure hunt Matchbox is, but this is off of a fresh case of Matchbox vehicles, chat. We're gonna run that for $1. That Toyota Land Cruiser FJ40, made in Texas. Wants to add that to his collection. As you know, on a night like this, we get together to try and find nice homes for some nice Hot Wheels, chat. I do have some cars out of the J case. I just can't seem to find them, chat. This is a mixed box. Made in Texas. Nice take, made in Texas. This is a nice Jeep, Chad. I'd like to have one of these kind personally. That's a nice that's a nice Jeep. It says that it's metal on metal. I think that's what it means. I think that's what that means, Chad. I think and I believe that's what that means. As usual, chat, we're gonna at least get one in for the resellers in the house. We're gonna run all three of those for $1, chat. That's three of those pixel shakers. Those are up out of the G case, chat. Those are up out of the G case, chat. All three of those for $1. All you have to do is swipe right, and those will be yours tonight. Thank you for coming through. Made in Texas. All over that. Appreciate you, Made in Texas. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, chat. All right, here we go, chat. This is a 2018 Continental, Bentley Continental GT3, chat. 2018 in a nice green, car number 7. Let's look at the back. It's part of the Hot Wheels Modified Collection. Casting date is 2020, chat. That was a 2020 casting date. Let's bring that up a little closer so we can see it real good. We're gonna start that off for $1, chat. It has like a slightly metal flake. Metal. It's kind of has metal flake, chat. Little bit metal flaked on it, chat. Do have some more of those Nissans. Uh, uh. Scott D bought 13, he said, or something like that. 12 or 13, he said he bought. All right, chat. Let's see what else we're working with up in here. As you guys know, anybody that knows me knows I'm a Ford guy. That's that 1932 Ford Coupe Model B, chat. Matchbox. Matchbox. Looks to be blue, chat. Car number 66 out of 100. I may have one car out of the Fast and Furious set, chat. But it's a high-end car. It's a high-end car. Gryco all over that. I do have a couple of cars out of the Gryco. Nice take. When you say Fast and Furious, are you talking about like premium or just a mainline Fast and Furious? Are you talking about a premium or like this is like a mainline Fast and Furious? And then this is like a premium Fast and Furious. So let me know. Let me know what you're talking about. You know when you mention in that Fast and Furious line, chat. Premiums. You can make an offer on that one if you're interested. Just let me know. Just let me know, chat. That's Fast and Furious. We did have a whole bunch of the other ones, but they all went so fast they would have made your head spin, chat. You would have had to catch those about 2 weeks ago. All right, here's a Nissan Maxima drift car, chat. One of those J imports. If you see the hood has like a little plastic over the top, definitely with some Japanese writing on it, chat. Definitely with some Japanese writing there on the top. We're gonna run that for $1. I seen that with an error. I seen that with an error. I think Scott D got one of those. One of those with an error on it, an error card type, chat. I'm pretty sure he does. Pretty sure he does, chat. Made in Texas. All over that. I think the one Scott has, the paint has an angle on it. The paint has an angle on it. Appreciate you all for coming through tonight, chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As you know, on a night like this, we typically get together to find some good homes, some nice homes for some nice Hot Wheels, chat. All right, here's a Subaru SVX, chat. Look at that thing. Gold rims. Look at the detail on the back, chat. SVX. Look at the detail on the front, chat. I don't know if you guys, it says metal up there in the corner. I don't know if that means it's metal on metal. Looks like it's a 2019 casting date, chat. 2019 casting date on there. What's up, Fishfield, Lazy, Gizzy? Appreciate y'all for coming through. We're going to start those off for $1. All you have to do is swipe right. You can make that a part of your collection tonight. Linda Theo, thank you. How you doing, Linda Theo? Thank you for coming through tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Made in Texas. Nice take, made in Texas. This is a real nice car. Look at them gold rims. I like that. Made in Texas. All over that. Appreciate you, made in Texas. I don't know if you guys are into Matchbox cars, but I'm into Matchbox too. I'm into Matchbox, and I'm into Hot Wheels. Here's that Tesla Model Y for 2023, chat. Look at the detail on the back. Giga Tech TXS, Giga TXS. Look at the front detail. Tesla Model Y, born in 2021 in Palo Alto, California, chat. We're going to run that for $1, chat. Those are hard to find. The Model Y is hard to find. There's some other Teslas, they're kind of easier to get your hand on, but that particular one is kind of harder. It's kind of harder to get your hands on, chat. Kind of hard to get your hands on, chat. Appreciate you for coming through tonight. Bianca's 920. Nice take, Bianca's 920. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow. Nice take, Bianca's 920. All right, here's that Honda Moto Compo, chat. Honda Moto Compo, chat. Uh-oh. Let's see what this is up out of. Oh, this is up out of the J case, chat. That's up out of the J case, chat. Appreciate the follow. Appreciate the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going to run that for $3, chat. Honda Moto Compo. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add that to your collection tonight, chat. Appreciate you all for coming through tonight, chat. That's up out of the J case. That is up out of the J case. I think I'm going to add that to my personal collection, chat. Thank you. Ooh, and it's heavy. Ooh, and it's a heavy one. Ooh. Yeah, that thing nice, chat. I'm going to add that to my personal collection. Appreciate you. That one nice, Scott. I wanted to have that in my personal collection, chat. That's why I ran it for $3. Here's that track, D-Wagon, up out of the J case, $1. All you have to do is swipe right, chat. You can add that to your collection tonight. That's up out of the J case, chat. Up out of the J case. Rowdy! All over there. Appreciate you, Rowdy Reseller, for coming through. That one nice, Scott. That one nice. Look, I got a piece of track that go with it. See, it got that piece of red in there. Got that piece of red in there. I was just thinking about adding that to that little piece of track right there, chat. You know, putting this on that red. When them Moto Compos I have, and they got like a kickstand on it. It got a kickstand on it, Scott, where it could just like stand up. These got a kickstand on it, so like right there, it'll stand up. It'll stand up on the track. All right, chat. Here's that Dodge 68 Dodge Dart, chat, up out of the F case. What's up, NNH 812? Hey, NNH, did you get that dunk? Did you get that dunk? You get that Lucy, the dunk? All right, appreciate you. Rowdy, all over that. I do have some real nice Lucy's, chat. I'm going to run those later on tonight towards the end of the show. We're going to run those tonight. Bianca's. Nice take, Bianca's. Bianca's 920. Thank you for coming through tonight, Bianca's. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nice take. Let me see what else we got here. I got one other card that I'm not gonna bust open, chat. Even though I'm thinking about adding this to my collection of yellow cars. I do have a nice collection of yellow cars, chat. I do have a nice collection of yellows. We're gonna run that right now for $6, chat. If anybody's interested, all you have to do is swipe right. That is the very last fast wagon, chat. Rowdy Reseller all over that thing. 8-3. Trev Rock has entered the building. Appreciate you for coming through tonight, Trev Rock. I don't blame you guys. That is the last one. If you'd like to get a protector for that, all you have to do is send us 310. Anything over 15, I'll just add it. We'll just add a protector to it. Rowdy! Nice take, Rowdy. Let me find a protector for that. Let me find a protector for that. I do have a bunch. Let me add a protector to that, Rowdy. Oh, here they are. I'm like almost sitting on them. Appreciate you for coming through tonight, Rowdy. Thank you, thank you, thank you, chat. We get a protector for that. All right, chat. Here's a 2017 Hyra Roadster Pagani, chat. Pagani, chat. Nah, that one's right there in the back. The chase car is in the back. We might probably go run that last. We'll run that last. How's that? That's that Pagani. We'll run that last. We'll run that chase car last. That way that'll give us all a chance to there it goes. It's right there in the back. You see it? You see it, Trev? It's right there in the back, Trev. 0 of 5. Here, let me pull out another. All right, let me set that there. Here's another something out of the J case, chat. We're getting into some of these J case cars. That's that mid-meal Hey, the paint on that is, I like that. That one's fire. This is out of the J case, chat. That's the mid-meal out of the J case, chat. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add that to your collection tonight. As you know, on nights like this, we get together, rowdy, all over that, to try and find some nice homes for some nice Hot Wheels, chat. Rowdy, all over that. Appreciate you, Rowdy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Your bid is greatly, greatly appreciated, Rowdy. Thank you. Rowdy! All right. Back to that Matchbox thing. This is a Plowmaster 6000. This is for all the Plowmasters up in here. It's a Matchbox, chat. I'm pretty sure you haven't seen too many of these out in the wild, chat. That's that MBX Plowmaster 6000, chat. If you like to collect trucks, these are the ones for you to get, chat. Rowdy! All over that. Appreciate you, Rowdy. Thank you for coming through tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you, chat. Somebody asked me, I got a bunch of Rowdy! I got a bunch of collectors, and when I go around to get vehicles, we always talk about like what's there you go. That's in a protector. Uh we talk about when's the best time to buy a Hot Wheel. You get me? Like, what's the best time to buy a Hot Wheel? All right, there's that fast bed hauler. The consensus is the best time to buy it is when you see it. There we go, right there. Right. When you see it, that's the best time. You might not see it again. All right, that's that fast bed hauler, chat. These are out of the safe. I pulled these one. This one, it pulls back and goes down, chat. So I got about four of these, chat. It's that fast bed hauler, chat. If you've been looking for this car, here's your chance to add it to your collection, chat. For just $1 swipe right, you can make that a member of your collection tonight. Rowdy, all over that. Appreciate you for coming through tonight, Rowdy. You definitely 3, 2, 1. Nice take. Nice take, Rowdy. That's a real nice car right there, chat. The hauler, these right here are some of my favorite. That's my favorite livery, chat. One of my favorite liveries. All right, here's that 84 Mustang SVO. 84 Mustang SVO, chat, in gray. It's like they call them fox bodies, I guess. That's in gray Mustang SVO. We're gonna run that for $1, chat. I do have some in black and red too, chat. Probably gonna be hard to find though in the black and reds. Not up here. Made in Texas. Shane, Joe, all over that. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for the bid. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you like anything that goes over, Shane Joe, nice take. If you want to get a protector for that, all you have to do is send two $1 tips, and we'll add a protector on there. Nice take, Shane Joe. That thing nice. That one clean, chat. I like those. I like those, chat. That was a good grab. That was a good grab, chat. All right, here's something else up out of the J Case, chat. That's that Cruise Bruiser, fully equipped with the Moon Eyes, chat. As you know, it comes in a pink. I think the last one came in a pink, chat. Hey, gotta get the Wiz Khalifa color scheme. You get me? That's out of the J Case, chat. That's out of the J Case. Don't sleep on that. I was only able to get a few cars from the J Case, chat. I was only able to get a few cars up out of the J Case. Trev Rock, nice take. That J Case has a F1 car in it, and it also has the new Ferrari in there. But I like the F40 livery, so I wasn't like all crazy about weight. I wasn't all that crazy about it. I wasn't finna like. I just wasn't all that crazy about it, chat. Here's a Corvette Grand Sport Roadster, chat. The Corvettes are one of my. Those are some of my favorites. Those are some of my personal favorites, chat. I'm a Corvette livery collector. I got that one right there, I'm sure, in gold. I got that one in gold, chat. I do have it. Grand Sport Roadster. Let's compare it. I got that one in gold, chat. Put that on the track right there. One of my favorites. I might break that one open. That one might make it to my personal collection very easily, chat. Very easily it could make it to my personal collection. All right, chat. Here's that out of the J Case. Batman and Robin Batmobile, chat. We gonna run that for $1. That's that blue one, chat. That's that blue one right there. If you didn't get a chance to get it, there it is right there. 2023 casting date. Rowdy all over that. Appreciate you for coming through tonight, Rowdy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 2-1. Rowdy in the building. Rowdy reseller all over that, chat. Thank you for coming through tonight, Rowdy. All right, let me see which one do I have two of that we didn't. All right, that blue one and this blue one, chat. There's that Volvo 850 Estate, chat. Volvo 850 Estate. I'm gonna run that for 30 seconds so I can take a quick water break. $1, chat, go. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all y'all coming through tonight, chat. Trev Rock in the building. I got a friend that all he drives are these Volvos. If you like to get a protector, Trev, it's gonna be three $1 tips. Send them over. We'll add a protector to that. All right, back up. We got another one of these that Nissan 2023 Z. Scott D says he has about 15 of these, or 12 of them. I'm going to cut the time down after this one. I apologize, chat. We'll cut the time down. That one fired, chat. Don't sleep on it. Made in Texas. Got his bid in there. Appreciate you for coming through, Scott. I didn't get quite 15 of them, but I do got a few. I got a bunch. I got a few, Scott. Nice take, made in Texas. Cause that is a nice livery. Part of the J Imports. Look at the paint on there, chat. Look at the detail on the back. That's a nice one, chat. That one right there is real nice, chat. That one's real nice, chat. I like that car. All right, that's the mine cart, chat. Mine cart up out of the H. Up out of the H case, chat. T. Roy Jenkins. I'm going to cut it down to 15 after this, chat. My bad. Sorry about that. You got the red. I don't got none. I don't think I got none of the red, Scott. But I'm going to look. I don't think I got none of the red ones, Scott. But I'm going to take a look. I don't think I have any of the red. But I'm definitely going to take a look and see, chat. Rotten Kid. All over that. Appreciate you, Rotten. Nice take. Nice take, Rotten Kid. All right, chat. Let's see what else we got up. Here's that 2019 Silverado Trail Boss. Yeah, that Audi is a chase car. I haven't, Scott, I haven't seen the reds. And like, those are like from 2023, something like that, Scott. I mean, I got like 3, 4, 5 boxes of those. No red. No red. I'll run that chase one last, chat. I'll run that chase one last, chat. There's that's that 2019 Silverado Trail Boss, chat. That's up out of the J case. All of these cars I'm running tonight are out of a mixed case. I couldn't get my hands on a full J case, so I just put together a mixed case. Nice tape, made in Texas. I just put together a nice mixed case. Some stuff out of the safe. That kind of thing. You get me? I do got some real nice Matchbox cars too, chat. Look at that right there. It's that 1962 Volkswagen Beetle, chat. 1962 Volkswagen Beetle, chat. Holler at me. Holler. That's a Lexus LS400, chat. MBX. MBX, chat. Got crazy loose cars too, chat. We gonna run those. Pop that open. We didn't get a bid on that, so I added that to my collection. That's out of the J case. That's a Honda. That's a Honda, chat. I'm sure we're gonna run into a bunch more. Garbage King, Matchbox, chat. We're gonna run the Volkswagen and the other ones too. Honda suitcase car. That looks like one of those ones you see somebody going through the rowdy all over that. I gotta cut the time down. That's one of those ones you see people going through the airport with, chat. Rowdy all over that. One of the like when they like it's their luggage and they can ride on top of the luggage. Somebody asked me about a Jeep. We're gonna run some Jeeps next. Rowdy, three, two, one. Nice take, Rowdy. Nice take. All right, chat. Somebody asked me about a Jeep. There is a Jeep right there. This is a Jeep Super Lift, chat. I do not know what the Adventures World Tour. I do not know what a super treasure hunt or a treasure hunt matchbox looks like, chat. So if anybody sees one and they go, hey, that's a treasure hunt matchbox or a super treasure hunt, just let me know so I can start knowing what they look like too, chat. Somebody asked me about a Jeep. Look at it. It's a Matchbox Adventure World Tour, chat. Don't sleep on that car. Don't sleep on that car, chat. That's a nice collector car, chat. I do have some Rowdy all over that. I gotta change the time to 15 seconds. Crazy. Rowdy! Nice take, Rowdy. Appreciate you all for coming through tonight, chat. Appreciate you. Next time we gonna run is gonna be on Wednesday. I'm pretty sure we gonna have I'm gonna get hands on a J case. Here's this is a 2024 mystery car. This car number 3, chat. Let me know if anybody's interested in those. I'll definitely run that. Car number 3, chat. From the mystery. Here's another one of those Mercedes Benz SLs, chat. We're gonna cut the time to 15 seconds. We did run a hauler with this car on it, chat. We ran a hauler with that car on it, chat. Rowdy all over that. Appreciate you for coming through tonight, Rowdy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Rowdy! Nice take, Rowdy. Nice take. Somebody asked me about that chase car. That had to be T. Roy Jenkins. This is at Morgan Super 3. Yeah. Number 3. Oh, this one right here? Probably. Number 4 is that car right there. But I definitely we could run it. You could look it up. We'll run it. That's that Morgan Super 3, chat. That's that Morgan Super 3, in case you missed it. Here's your chance to swipe right. Add it to your collection tonight, chat. Swipe right. Add that. Rowdy! This also comes in orange, chat. Is metal on metal. Don't sleep on that. Has a little MBX chase cars. Oh, okay. All right. All right. I didn't know, Scott. I was like, I didn't know for nothing. I just got a full case. I got a full case of these. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Got it. Got it. Appreciate it, Scott. I got a whole case of these Matchbox, and I was just like, why? Normally, if you get a full case, it's gonna say something like that on it. They probably gonna add some type of a treasure hunt card to it or something like that. All these for $1. This that Futurismo. Those right there are up out of the F case? Yep, they're out of the F case, chat. Rowdy! Nice take, Rowdy. Appreciate you for coming through. Nice take, Rowdy. Boom. I do not blame you. That is a very nice car to have as part of your collection, chat. Do not do not waste time when it comes to these cars. All right, we got one more of these Pontiac Firebirds, chat. I like this livery. We got one more of these, chat, in the building. We're gonna run that for $1. Who lost tonight? Let me see. I don't know. I know Boston. They were rowdy all over that. I know Boston. Rowdy all over that. Nice take, Rowdy. That's a nice livery. I got like a Mustang sort of like that, chat. I got a Mustang in the building, sort of just like that, chat. Uh, Here's that Range Rover Velar out of the F case, chat. If you didn't get a chance to get that, chat, tonight, we're gonna run that for $1. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add that to your collection tonight, chat. $1 for that Range Rover Velar. I already have a couple of those in my I already got a couple of those in my personal collection, loose and on card. So really no need to pop that one open for me, chat. Really no need for me to pop that one open, chat. Let me see what else we got in the MBX. Here's that Audi e-tron, chat. Audi e-tron, chat. We're going to run that right now for $1. All you have to do is swipe right, chat. You can add that to your collection tonight. One thing about it, that car right there, the detail on it is hot, chat. I really like the detail on it personally. Personally, myself, I like the detail on that, chat. Four is the bone shaker. Four is the bone shaker. I think I got a half a set. There's that 2020 Kazakh Jesco right there. Jesco right there, chat. Let me see if I got number 4. I got a fully open set, chat. There's the bone shaker right there. That's number 4 right there. That's the bone shaker. There it is, number 4. Let me get them all out. I'm going to run them. That's number 6 right there, chat. That's number 6. Dude got a bunch of nice. There's that Nissan again. As Scott said, we was just talking about it. I do not have a red one. I would love to have gotten my hands on a red one, chat. Made in Texas, all over that. Appreciate you, Made in Texas. I do not blame you. 2 is the vet, 1 is a beetle. Hey, 1 is harder to find than angel hair. I could not get my hands on number 1. Made in Texas, all over that. All right, there's a number 4 right there. There's a number 4. There's a number 4. That's what it is right there. In case you missed those from last year, there's number 4 out of the mystery set, chat. I normally break open all of the mystery cars and sell them loose. I normally break those all open and sell them loose, chat. That's number 4. Let me see. This number 4. See what it look like. Bone shaker. Bone shaker. All right, you want to do that later? All right, leave it right there. Leave it right there. All right. Bone shaker number 4 comes with a sticker. I like the stickers. Here it is, that bone shaker, chat, number 4. That's one of my favorite livery models right there. Is that bone shaker, chat. Here's drift and brake. That's up out of the J case, chat. Drift and brake. Car number 540. Up out of the J case, chat. We're gonna run that right now for $1, chat. If you happen to be watching from one of the simulcast stations, thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you for coming through. Appreciate you all for coming through and checking us out tonight, chat. It's that drift and brake. Burnt orange, chat. Burnt orange. Very nice car. That's that. Woo! That one nice, chat. 1994 Lexus LS 400, chat. We're going to run that for $1. All you have to do is swipe right. You can make that car a member of your collection tonight, chat. Don't delay. Made in Texas. All over that. Don't sleep on that, made in Texas. Woo! Nice tape. One thing about these cars right here is they run so well, chat. Those things run very, very, very good, chat. Even now, I still see them going for $7, $8, $9,000, chat. All right, here's one of those BMW 2002, chat. If you didn't get a chance to get that in your collection, here's your chance to add it tonight. All you have to do is swipe right. Make it a part of your collection tonight, chat. Let me see what else. I'm looking for something we didn't run tonight. Oh, we got one of those Wiz Khalifa's, chat. We're gonna run one of those tonight. There's that Aston Martin number 43 up out of the F case. RS6 chase car. You can make an offer on it. What do you want? What do you want for it? Rowdy! All over that. How much you think I should run it for, Alex? Let me know. Let me know and then I'll run it. Alright, this one goes over here. Oh, here's the other one to that set. 1, 2. Where's the third one? I do not know what I did that with that. Rowdy! Nice take, Rowdy reseller. Alright. I know it's hard to find. I know that chase car is hard to find. We are gonna run it. I'm gonna run it last. I didn't almost ran every car. So let me see. We ran that already. All right, chat. This is that Draftinator up out of the H case, chat. Up out of the H case, chat. There it is right there. There it is right there. You could bid on that for $1. Let me see. Ran that. Ran that. You not looking for nothing else up out of that set? Rowdy! All over that. Appreciate you, Rowdy. You not looking for nothing else out of that set, brother? What about what about this one? What about this one, my friend? What about that Subaru Forester? What about that Subaru Forester? I appreciate that. Hey, look, I'm finna show you how many of these blue ones I got, bro. There's another one, Scott D. Like, I got a bunch of these too, Scott. I got a bunch of them myself, Scott. I do have a bunch myself, Scott. All right, there's that 36 AMG chat. Look at the paint on it. Look at the paint on that, chat. All right, we're gonna run that right now. Almost done for tonight, chat. Almost done. We're gonna run that for $3, chat. For anybody that missed out on that, made in Texas, all over that. Tried to sneak it in there for you, made in Texas. Tried to sneak it in there. I do got a bunch of nice Lucy's, chat. I typically pull out the Lucy's and run them by color, chat. But Rotten Kid, all over that. Any of the cars, baby, blue, Silverado. I got one left, and no, out of it. It actually belongs to Ronell. Scott D, all over that. Appreciate you, Scott D. Actually belongs to Ronell. Actually belongs to Ronell. But I will. That one's nice. That's one of my favorites in the set, chat. All right, somebody said we should run this right here for 49 bucks. We're gonna run it right now. I know it's a lot of people out here wanting to get their hands on it. There it goes right there, chat. Any more Matchbox? Yeah, I got a bunch of Matchbox. Maybe about 6 to 10. I'm gonna run them. I'm gonna run some of the Matchbox. Don't even worry. Trev Rock all over that. I don't blame you. Let me find a case for that. Anything over 15, we're gonna put a case on it. Alex got his bid in on it. Appreciate you guys for coming through. Uh, that's that Audi RS6 Avant. I passed up on a J case. Alex W. All over that. Appreciate you, Alex W. Alex W0415. I passed up on a J case to get these, chat. I passed up on a J case to get my hands on these, chat. I do have this too, chat. We're gonna run this set tonight too, chat. We're gonna run that tonight too, chat. There it is. It's on the case. That's that Hot Wheels. That's that Hot Wheels cover tonight. We're gonna run that tonight too, chat. Somebody Matchbox. Somebody asked me about the Matchbox. Boom. All right, here we go. This is that Volkswagen Beetle, chat. Matchbox for all you Beetle lovers. There we go, right there. $1 for that Matchbox Beetle, chat. I normally see those going for $7, $8, $9, chat. Appreciate you all for coming through tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Scott D in the place to be. I wanted to pull out about 5 more of those blue cars of those Z's. Made in Texas. Nice take, made in Texas. Made in Texas. I hope you were the one. Yeah, you were the one that asked me about that. Thank you for coming through tonight, made in Texas. Thank you. All right, here's a set of those HW Solars, chat. There's a nice set of those, chat. We're gonna run all three of those for $1. If you happen to be a reseller or something like that, this is your chance to get all three of those right there for $1, chat. Uh, Made in Texas, all over those. All right, I got one more. I don't like Scott. I got a bunch of those too, Scott. That red one hard to get though, Scott. That red one hard to get. I appreciate you on that. That red one harder to get than angel hair, family. Ne- all the looking I'm looking for, no red one. No red one. Got a bunch of those blue ones in the safe. Like all of these cars, they've been sitting, they ain't even seen sunlight in in weeks. You know what I mean? They haven't seen years. They haven't even seen sunlight in years. That's that Silverado EV RST chat. That's out of Rowdy. That's out of the FK E case. My bad, E case. There we go, right there, chat. Rowdy all over that. Appreciate you for coming through tonight. Appreciate you, chat. Somebody said, which one, number three? There's number six. That's number three. What did you say number three was? What did you say number three was? You said it was like this one or something like that. Is that one right? He said it's one of the ones that's on the front, chat. One, two, and three, those are the ones everybody wants. That's mystery model 2024 car number three, chat. What we'll do is, if nobody bids on it, we'll go ahead and break that open, chat. We'll go ahead and bust that wide open, chat. All right, let's see what it is. Three is a roadster. One, two, and three is the one. There it is, a roadster. He know what he talking about. Number three right there. Let's put it right there on the track. All right, chat. Here's three of these Porsche. You already know, Scott, I'm a sticker collector. You already know it, Scott. I like the stickers on those. All right, here's these three right here. We're gonna run all three of these for $2, chat. These are the last three that I got, chat. I'm gonna run all three of these for $2, chat. You can swipe right. You can add those to your collection tonight, chat. Made in Texas, all over that. All over that. Appreciate you, Made in Texas. Nice tank for sure. Porsche Panamera Turbo SE Hybrid Sport Turismo. Wow, wow. Look at the sunroof on it. It's like a triple sunroof. It's just crazy. Triple sunroof on that, chat. All right, here's another one of these. Another fast bed hauler, chat. I'm gonna run this for $1, chat. The lap. This I had about three of those, chat. I had three of those. The last one I'm keeping for myself, chat. Those, I, that's the ones I like. That's my favorite livery. All the haulers. I got about 50 of those, chat. Rowdy, nice take, Rowdy. Nice take. I got about 50 of those. This is one of my favorite liveries. Let me see if I can find anything else that I was able to get out of the J case, chat. Here's another one of those Nissan Maxima drift cars, Hot Wheels J imports. I think Scott has one with the Tampo leaning on that, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken. Uh, I think Scott showed me one like that, which made me go back through and pull those out and look at each and every one of them, chat. Rowdy! All over that. It made me go and look through each one of these. Another thing that I like about that is it has that clear. You can see the engine. Rowdy! Nice take, Rowdy. You already know if you guys. All right, there's that Dodge Charger Pursuit Matchbox, chat. Dodge Charger Pursuit Matchbox car, chat. We're gonna run that for $1 right now, chat. Dodge Charger Pursuit KSC patrol car, made in Texas, all over that. Car number 86 out of 100. Says that it's metal. Made in Texas, all over that. Appreciate you, made in Texas. Made in Texas, all over that. Nice take. All right, chat. Let me see. We haven't ran one of these in a while. That's that Subaru Forester STI. Hey, you're not gonna believe this, but funny you would say that, Scott. I seen the General Lee, the real one, today. The one of somebody owns a. I should have took a video of it. Somebody that lives by me, they bought one of the ones, one of the General Lees, and they took it down to the post office today, chat. I was gonna take a video of it, but they was like, nah, don't. So I did it. We're gonna run this for $3, chat. That's a fast wagon. If you'd like to add that to your collection, chat, T. Roy Jenkins, all over that. Trev Rock say he want that thing in his collection too. I do not blame you. Trev Rock all over that thing. 3, 2. Nice take, Trev Rock. If you would like to get a protector for it, you know what to do. Just send 3 $1 tips. We'll add a protector to it, chat. Let me see what we haven't ran. All right, here we go right here. There's another Subaru, chat. There's another Subaru WRX STI. Hey, I seen the guy in the Dixie in the orange one, General Lee, today. I wanted to take a video of it, but he was with his wife, and he was like, nah, nah. You get me? You know how people are when they with their wife. So I was just like, let me not videotape the car, none of that. Guy was with his wife. And I was like, yo, you mind if I take a video of it? And he was like, nah, I mind if you don't. And the way he said it was like, don't. Yeah. Rowdy. Nice take, Rowdy. That's that Subaru, chat. Look at the paint on it. Look at the detail on it. That's one nice car right there. Rowdy. I do have. Hold on, let me see. Here's a Mad Fast chat. Mad Fast. That's up out of the H case, chat. up out of the H case, chat. There we go. Mad Fast, you can get that for $1. Swipe right. You can add that to your collection tonight, chat. Don't sleep on it. I know it's a fantasy car. It's up out of the H case, chat. Up out of the H case, chat. There's that Corvette CZ206 convertible, chat. We gonna run that. Yeah, I didn't. You give me Scott. I wasn't going. Dude was with his wife. That kind of thing. I wasn't gonna sweat it, but hey, the way he pulled up, I was like, dude, Rowdy. Nice take, Rowdy. Appreciate you all for coming through tonight, chat. Appreciate you. Here, let me run this one right quick as like a givey, chat. We're gonna run this right now for $1, chat. This is the very last fast wagon. We're gonna run it for $1, chat. Appreciate you all for coming through tonight, chat. That's our way of saying thank you, and more thank yous, chat. Car Pimp, thank you for the follow, Car Pimp. Pimp, yep, Car Pimp, thank you for the follow. Thank you. 2, 1. Nice take. Appreciate you for coming through tonight. If you want to get a case, all you have to do is send us a 3 $1 tips for a premium. All right, chat. There's a Tesla Model X on a Matchbox, chat. I think I ran that one on I ran that on a Mattel card. Here it is on the Matchbox card. If you were the one that got it, like on the Mattel card, it says something like something Texas on the license plate, chat. This one says 0 something on the license plate, chat. That's that Tesla Model X. Hondas, I think I ran about 3. I think I ran about 3. I may have a loose one. I got some loose Hondas. Do have some loose ones. Alex W. Nice take, Alex W. Did you get the other one, Alex? Did you get the Hot Wheel one? That'd be a nice set that had a Matchbox and the Hot Wheel one. Even though they both made by Mattel, to me it would still be a good set to have both of those. You know. All right, chat. Here's that Formula One set, chat. I ran it. Somebody got it. I ran the Hot Wheel. I don't know if it was an X or a Y. It was a Y. It was a Y. It was a Y, chat. All right, we're gonna run this set for 18 tonight, chat. 18, 18 for that set. Scott D. I would have just sent that to you, Scott D. I didn't know you didn't have it. I didn't know you didn't already have it, man. I would have just, my bad. Next one I get, Scott, don't, they hard to come by. Scott D. Nice take, Scott D. You, this is one you didn't have, right, Scott? This is one you didn't have, right? Because these things are hard to get, Scott. I had to give up getting my hands on a J case just to get this and that these other premiums. All right, because we bid it off like gazillion. Like I got one set myself, Scott, and but it's in the safe. And you know I'm an F1 collector, Scott. That's my cars, the F1s. That's that Minecraft. Rotten Kid all over that. Will Khan. What's up, Will Khan? See, that's that Oracle Red Bull. And I got the Williams. You get me? I'm an F1 collector. Those are my favorites. And those are the ones that I'm saving up for my own. Yeah. Rotten Kid. Nice take. What's up, Will Khan? You missed all the action. We kind of like, let me see. I'll run some of the ones that, here, this out of the J case that didn't go. That's a drift. That's a drifting. Yes, if anybody in here that Scott D has a wealth of knowledge about Hot Wheels, like I always reach out to him to talk to him about the vehicles. Um, his, his blog of the error cards is spot on. His knowledge of the vehicles is spot on, chat. In honor of Wilcon coming through, I'm gonna run one more of these Nissans. This is the last one I'm gonna run, chat. This is the last one. This is that Nissan 2023 Nissan Z, chat. Made in Texas, all over that. This is the last one I'm gonna run out of my collection, chat. You can believe that. That's gonna be the last one. Appreciate you all for coming through tonight, chat. Made in Texas, all over that. Scott knows I like the ones with no tamper on the side. I remember one night I was running some roadsters like that, and Scott was like, "Yo, run them all again." I had ran a whole box or so. He was like, "Nah, run them all again." I was like, he was like, "Did you see that one?" I was like, "Nah, I didn't notice." It was a roadster with no tamper on the side, chat. Real nice car too. All right, chat. Somebody asked me about a Fast and Furious, chat. There's a Fast and Furious right there. That's an F&F 2018 Bentley Continental GTS Fast and Furious. This is a premium, chat. It's a heavy car. Chat. If you get a chance, go through and check out his Instagram page. I definitely do. I definitely do because he is definitely on point. Definitely on point with the error cars, chat. All right, there's that. Somebody asked me about this. That's a F and F, chat. That's a Fast and Furious. I'm gonna run that for $3, chat. It's a Lucy, chat. It's a Lucy. The only place that it's been is out of the box and into my into a case. It's never hit the road. What? You were able to find another one, Scott? Nice take. Hey, when I first seen it, I was totally shocked, Scott. I mean, like I didn't know what to take of it. Make of it. I was like, what the hell? I didn't know what to make of it, Scott. I was like, dang, this thing is nice. I got a bunch of nice Lucy's, chat. Let me see. I got this one. If anybody's interested, that's a Jeep. That's a Willys Jeep. That's a Matchbox, chat. I'll run that for $1. If you're interested, we'll run it for $1. Uh, that's a Willys Jeep. That's a Matchbox. I can't tell the casting date on these Matchboxes, chat. Can't really tell the casting date on the Matchboxes. That's that Willys Jeep. All right, this is the original like F1 type of Hot Wheel. This is their first go at the F1, chat. If you're interested, I'll run that for $1. Let me see if I got any other Lucy's in here that I really hold on. This goes with my motorcycle Lucy set. I'm looking for that in a black. If anybody got the black one, let me know. If anybody has a black one, let me know. I think we ran the blue one tonight, chat. Here's the orange one loose. Here's the orange one loose. We ran the blue one tonight, chat. That's the orange one loose. If you're interested, you can swipe right. Add that to your collection tonight, chat. Let me see what else I got in here. I was trying to find my loose premium box, chat. I got a whole box, maybe about a hundred premiums loose, chat. About 100. See what else I could find. It's a metal on metal, chat. That's a metal on metal loose. 1997 casting date, Chad. Let me know what you think about that. Mercedes SLK. Metal on metal, Chad. Those are my favorites. Metal on metal. This is a lethal diesel, Chad. Lethal diesel loose. $1, Chad. You can add that to your collection. Swipe right. Add it to your collection tonight, Chad. Let me see what else we didn't run tonight. Oh, I didn't run any of these tonight, chat. This is that Ford Escort with about 18, 19, 20 lights on it, chat. Ford Escort. This out the E case, I think. Yep, that's out the E case. If any of you guys have been around a lot, you would know we ran about at least about 6 to 8 E cases, chat. Easily 6 to 8 E cases, chat. Easy. Easy. And this is all that's left from the E case, chat. Here's another premium. It's an MG Metro GR4 Hot Wheel Rally MG, chat. That's a premium, chat. I'm gonna run that one for $2 in case you didn't get a chance to get it. It's a premium metal on metal with rubber tires, chat. Rowdy! All over that. Appreciate you, Rowdy. Thank you for coming through. Rowdy! Nice take. That's like a gimme, chat. That's a gimme, chat. These are like normally like $8, $9. Look at the detail on the back, chat. I got a whole box of Lucy's like that. Here's that Porsche Rally 911 Rallier. I think this came out of the out of the G case, chat. That's up out of the G case, chat. Loose. We'll run that for $1, chat. If you're interested, swipe right. You can make that a member of your collection tonight, chat. Appreciate you all for coming through. Let me see what else. I'm trying to run some of my favorite cars. Rowdy! Nice take, Rowdy. Nice take. Don't sleep, chat. His deal's going down tonight. There's that 21 Ford Bronco, chat. Somebody got that for $95, T-Roy. But I do have another Porsche. I got a bunch of Porsches, T-Roy. Here, let me pull out some of the Porsches I got so you can look. Scott D, one of Scott D's favorite liveries right there. I was gonna tell people like that's about the F case. I think we broke about 7, 8 F cases. About to start getting our hands on those J cases. That right there, T Roy. That right there is there. Let me know. We running to the end of this show if you want. Next Wednesday, I'll run it on Wednesday. Uh, I was gonna run that other one, but somebody was like, "Yo, they text me, call me, wrote letters to my congressman, everything." And 805, they sent 805 to write a letter to me, and I was gonna bid this one off instead, but I was like, nah, I gotta wait till you and Scott D is in the house before I bid that off. You can let me know. I'll run it next show if you want. What about that, T Roy? You got that set? You got that set? That's that 914. That look like a oh, it don't even say on the back. Hey, that was that guy, Scott. That was that guy. You get me right. That was that guy, Scott. So I sold it. I was like, yo, I'm not gonna sell it unless Scott D in the house. He was like, Scott on vacation, Lord have mercy. Jesus Christ. You get me right. I was like, all right. And then I told him like, here, I do have oh, everybody knows I like the F1. There's my Williams right there. There's my only thing I'm trying to get out of that J case is the other F1, chat. Is the other F1. You get me? That's what I'm looking to get out of that case, chat. Let me see what else we have it run. Here, we do have a couple more of these, chat. I can run another one of those right there. There's one of those Mercedes-Benz 300 SLs, chat. $1. You can add that to your collection tonight if you're interested. I was trying to see if I had any more of those 3 for 2s, but I really don't see any. I really don't see any a nice 3 for 2 set, chat. Let me see. I do have a General Dollar special. That's that Rallier special. That's a General Dollar special. That car normally comes in white, but that one's in green. That one's in green. Here, I'll run one more 3 for 2 set. I found 3 yellow ones. Here, that's a Jesco, a 2002, and a El Viento. The Wind. El Viento. We'll run all three of those. Yeah, those green ones, they still up, Scott. I still see them 18, 19, 20. I still see them 25, 28. I see them like that, Scott. When they first came out, I got like six of them. Haven't been able. I only got one left. It's my personal. I don't know. I think you got one too, Scott. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but you remember the fever, the fervor that was out when those came out. You remember the fervor. People was like hot and heavy about those, chat. Hot and heavy. What's up, 805? We was just talking about you. There's that street shrieker. If you're interested, all you have to do is swipe right, chat. You can add that to your collection tonight, chat. I do have this Amaru GTC, a loose one, and and one on card, chat. $1 if you're interested. You can get that set. Let me see if I got any more like that. Any more? Let me see what else I got loose. Eyes low. What's up, eyes low? I got. What do you guys think about that? This is one of those Maestos, chat. That's a Maesto. That's a Maesto. I don't know if you guys. Here's another one. These are going off the shelf super fast, chat. That's one of those Maestos right there. That's that 454, chat. Maesto. We'll run that for $2 if you're interested. Oh, is that right? Ah, Rody, all over that. That's that 454 SS, chat. Don't sleep on that. I don't know what it is about these Maestos, but nice take. But these going off the shelf fast. I guess they made in China. They made in China, but they going off the shelf fast, chat. They going off the shelf fast. Rowdy. All right, look, I do have some of these, chat. I don't know what you guys are interested in them. That's car number 6, mystery model, 2004. We'll run those for $1. All the ones that don't bid, we'll just pop them open. Scott knows, like, I like the stickers out of those. I got a bunch of metal on metal cars too, chat. Metal on metal Lucy's. I'm gonna pop that one open. Here's another premium, chat. This is made in China, 1944, chat. Look at the detail on the engine. It has a rubber band in there, like. Look at the detail on it, chat. Here, let me pop open this one. Let's see what it look like. Car number 6. Car number 6 right there. If you're interested in this, chat, we'll run this one right here for $5, chat. We'll run that right there for $5, chat. All right, there we go right now. If you're interested in that Ford, chat, $5, swipe right. Make that a member of your collection tonight, chat. Trying to run through and see. Oh, there's the other number 6. That's mystery card. This is a premium, chat. All right, here's number 43. That's that Ford. Ford Model A Custom. Casting Day 2025, chat. We're going to run that for $1. Made in Texas. All over that. As you know, on nights like this, we come together to find some good homes for some good Hot Wheels, chat. Good homes for some good Hot Wheels. Made in Texas. Nice take, made in Texas. That's a Rowdy reseller right there, made in Texas. I like the fact that they add the rust to that. Like, you get me? They put the rust in it. I like how they do it. They rust it up. It look rusty. You know, when this car was made, rust was a thing. You get me? There's that staff for quick bite, fajitas. We'll run that for $1. As you know, it is Cinco de Mayo. I hope you guys are all enjoying it. Don't be out here driving. Don't be out here driving tonight. This is not the night to get pulled over, especially in California. They not playing out here. All right, chat. Here's this is a Matchbox. Somebody asked me about some Jeeps. I tried to find every one that I could. This is a Jeep Renegade Matchbox, loose, $1, chat. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add that to your collection tonight, chat. Let me see. Somebody asked me about some of these tuned up cars too. There's one of those Liberty Walk, another one Skyline 2000 GTR, chat. We gonna run that for $1. What's up, Bowser? 831. Thank you for coming through tonight. Stat. Oh, I never looked at the front of it. Liberty Walk. All right, chat. Here's a Batmobile. This is a premium though. Batman Forever Batmobile. Premium, chat. So premium is real heavy. We're gonna run that for $5, chat. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add that to your collection tonight. Appreciate you all for coming through tonight, chat. Really appreciate you, chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do got some crazy premiums, chat. I do got some crazy premiums. Here's that number 4, that Curin Amazon. This is one of those mystery cars. I think this is number 4, 2025 number 4, chat. We'll run that for $1 if anybody's interested. Every single one of these that I had that sold them in the bag, chat. Out of all of these mystery cars, that was one of my favorites right there, chat. Appreciate y'all for coming through tonight. We're gonna get that out of the way. This is a BMW, chat, an M4. This is a Hot Wheel BMW M4, chat, loose. We'll run that for $1. $1 holler. It's a chance to bring your loose collection up. That way you don't have to open up your packaged Hot Wheels, chat. That way you don't have to open up your package ones. I got a lot of these. These are, oh man. Those are my favorites, chat. Part of my own personal. I do have this one right here, chat. Oh, is that right? Wow. Is that right? You opened it? EK Super Treasure Hunt was like that Jeep, I think, right? It was that Jeep. It was that Jeep, right? Wasn't it that Jeep, Taz? It wasn't that Jeep? Oh, that Ashton. Yeah, it's like gold. I think the treasure hunt was that purple rig, if I'm not mistaken. That purple rig? Yeah, it was that purple rig. That purple one. I got that right there, chat, if you're interested. And I got the little piece that goes with it. Let me know. This set right here, that's like $30 if you're interested, chat, for the Power Team set. You can let me know if you're interested. I'll run that. I got a bunch of those. Those are from the 90s, chat. Here's another one of these bags. That's car number 4. We already opened up number 4. Number 4 is a bone shaker, chat. Here's mystery model number 5. That's mystery number 5. Yeah, everybody, if you're interested in those error cards, Scott, follow Scott D on Instagram. Wealth and knowledge about the error cards. All right, there's that card right there, chat. There's that sticker. Everybody knows I collect those stickers. It looks like a Faradox. I don't know. It looks like some type of dinosaur, chat. Look like some type of dinosaur, chat. Some type of dinosaur card. All right, let me see. Wait, I do have one more of these I could let go of, chat. That's that Mercedes Benz in red. Got about 2 more minutes, chat. If you're interested, you can swipe right. Add that car to your collection tonight, chat. I do got another one of those Subarus too, chat. I do got one of those. Yeah, I just got one more of that Benz. I might put that up. I might even break that open because I started opening up red cars tonight. That's that Subaru WRX STI. Scott D. All over that. Appreciate you, Scott. Thank you for coming through tonight, Scott. Scott D. Nice take. I pulled out. I have 4 of all of these, and so this one got a little bit of a crease right there, Scott. Like a little bit of a like. You see it, Scott? It's a little bit of a crease right there. See, I've been on a red car. I got that red. I might go on a red, add that to it. And then there's my other motorcycle set. You give me, add that red to it. I don't know. Let me see what else we got. Here's another one, chat. That's that slide burn. If you missed it, there's your chance to get it. That's that slide burn, chat. I've been hearing a little talk about it. There it is right there. I got one more. Let me see. I got another J card. If anybody's interested, that's that Nissan Maxima. One night we was auctioning off. That was that Porsche night, Scott. It was like, yo, Scott on vacation anyway. Like, Hey, they was like, Scott on vacation. Go ahead, let it go, let it go. Here, let me, I don't let, I didn't run this one tonight. If anybody's interested, that's red. See, I might break open all the red cars. Like I go on the colors, Scott. I just open up all of the red ones, type of thing. I do have a few of these, chat. If anybody's interested, let me know. This a loose one. This a loose one, chat. I don't know if you guys are into these, chat. This a loose one. Has a little rubber band damage across the top. It's that Ferrari. Let me see. This one, the back don't pop open. I thought the back popped open on these. I could be wrong. Oh no, they don't. There it is, right there, chat. Mm, just hit the ground. There it is. I run it for 15. If anybody's interested, here. Let me pop the door open. It's a loose one. I normally run these for 30. If anybody's interested, I run. This will be our last auction tonight. I run it for 15, chat. Salvage tire. Santa Clara. Nobody going to Santa Clara. Appreciate you all for coming through tonight, chat. Appreciate you all for coming through tonight. Uh, there we go, right there. Next week, no car. Let me know, chat. If you we in the Ferrari season, so everybody's been asking me about these, chat. I got about 12 of them. I got about 12 of them. That's one in a better box. I got about 12 of them. So you get me? You could. This is one with an almost perfect box. Only problem with the box is that one right there, chat. Appreciate you all for coming through, chat. Kelvin, thank you for coming through. Let me see if I can find Carmat, somebody like that, to Ray, chat. Let me see who's out. BG Frank, Matisol, Cool Castings is in the building. Here, let's hop through. Let's hop through Cavern Zone Collection. See what he got. Thank you all, chat. I'll catch no Vulcans. I'll catch you guys like Wednesday, chat. I'm gonna do my best to get my hands on the J case. We're gonna break it together, chat. Thank you all for coming through tonight.